First off, my name is Flash. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Um, where should I begin? Um, I like to first off say, you'll never know how people really feel until you go through something that's real traumatic. And then you can kind of see the other side of life and how it affects people. I've been silent a long time. This is a touchy situation, for not only me but for my family. Cause once certain things it don't just affect you, but affect those around you. Excuse me, I'll try to get through this, but I say I was 20 years old. It's like 2012. In college. Um, fairly cool kid, I'd say. Everybody kind of knew me. Everybody kind of, gravitated towards me. Very funny. High energy. Got invited to a birthday party. A young lady was in my history class. I'm not gonna give her any names, but ended up attending her birthday party at one of my friend's house. Cause in school, only certain upperclassmen can have apartments. Other than that, you have to stay on campus. So we went to one of our friends who was kind of upperclassman who has off-campus apartment. So we there partying, I buy a couple bottles, we drinking, just normal party stuff. I ended up getting hit on by multiple girls, but in particular, one of them was her best friend. Me at the time, not thinking none of it. This is college. I don't belong to anybody. I'm single male, so I'm just trying to have college experiences. I get up to go to the restroom. While I'm in the restroom, my friend comes in the restroom. We end up basically hooking up in the restroom. I leave the restroom, she leave in the restroom, everybody outside the door. So they're like, oh, what you got going on? Oh, okay, high five. The girl's not having that. Who party it was? She immediately was outraged. She was like, went into a whole another level of craziness of like, basically, how could you? Like, I basically cheated on her or something. And on top of that, it was her best friend. So I can kind of see how the situation was. But in my eyes, I didn't see anything wrong because number one, you're not my girlfriend. I don't belong to anybody. But the girl ended up like basically shaming her friend. And that's another thing I learned about not just women, but people who have narcissist type of views of the world. They feel entitled to everything. So she bashed her friend, basically. Was calling all type of whores and how could you do this to me? Basically, because I wanted him, but you sleep with him. And she basically was like you a hoe, you this, you that. And she was like, it's either that or he took advantage of you. The R word. And how people are, that I'm learning now. Like, I know now, but lacking knowledge back then when you just living life. That's why it's not always good to just impose things. I always think everything out because now, I don't want to skip too far ahead. Let's get back to the story. But it's always good to think things out before you just do stuff. So basically it went either a whore or he took advantage of you. And she, no. No, I promise you, girl, I wouldn't dare do you like that. You know he took advantage. So I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then she like, well, I'm finna call the police. Like all my friends and everybody at the party, bro, you need to leave. Everybody drunk. They really don't want the police there. You know, we smoking weed, we underage, drinking, you know, so I'm like, hell no. Why would I run? Like, no, that looks very, very guilty. So I understand. I end up getting arrested, sat in jail for quite a while. Mind you, this is my first time ever going to jail, first offense, anything. I'm in a country part of Alabama. And to be honest, I'm in a racist part of Alabama. If you know Alabama, there's only certain parts you can go, like Montgomery, Mobile, Huntsville, Birmingham, where it's not segregated. Other parts of Alabama, it's still segregation. They still follow the Confederate flag. It's still like racist, very, very deep-rooted racism. And I was in Florence, Alabama by Muscle Shoals. Very, very racist. It's like a little Mayberry town, and it's centered around the college. So, end up sitting in jail. End up getting a court-appointed lawyer because I'm in college. I don't have any money. Find out that my lawyer like has some type of like battle with the judge, to where I guess the lawyer ended up basically was friends with the judge, and him and his wife, the judge and his wife, was going through some type of hardship, and end up basically ending in divorce. And lo and behold, my lawyer married his ex-wife, like I think like a couple months later, which means they already was having something going on, but this is your best friend. So it was like a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But this is my lawyer, and this is the judge that's supposed to be holding my life in his hands. So it was like, it wasn't good at all. It wasn't good at all. They ended up trying to hit me with 15 to life. I was scared. I was so scared. It's my first time ever going to jail. I was scared. I was scared. I'm gonna cut this off. You end up saying, well, we can give you probation. 2-year probation is your first offense. I was like, cool. So I end up signing a plea agreement because I just wanted to go home at this point. I just wanted to go home. I miss my family. The judicial system is very, very corrupted. It's good people and it's bad people all around the board. So let me rephrase that. The judicial system isn't per se corrupted because it was made to protect us. But the people that they give power to are not always law-abiding citizens or people, because we're all humans, we all have emotions. So when you put those factors in, I feel like it makes people incapable of doing their job properly. And going off of emotion, when you have somebody's life hanging in your hands, it's not a good thing. People have to be stable in the mind in order to do a job of that magnitude. And I feel like I didn't get a fair shake at life when it came to what I was being accused of. And I guess the judge being who he was, and what my lawyer, him, whatever accord they had with each other, right before, like I signed a plea agreement of 2 years probation. Right before the judge hit that, what is it, gaveling, whatever right before he had that to give his verdict, he was okay. Boom, 2 years probation, okay. Seen by the court, okay. Do you accept this? Yes, sir. He's like, okay. And we will also like let it go on record that he will be have to register as a sex offender. And then he hit the gavel. Boom. Mind you, I didn't even know what that was. Not to be cliche of who doesn't know what sex offender, I didn't know because I wasn't raised around that. I wasn't exposed to that type of life. My father is a pastor, still is. My mom is a doctor. So I wasn't raised like that. I'm an introvert. I grew up off books and I had social anxiety and stuff. So I don't know worldly things. I didn't know what that was until I got back to Birmingham. And I realized that I would have to register every 3 months for the rest of my life. On top of that, I can't live certain places. That's why I'm living in a hotel. You can't live in certain places. I got all my clothes just sitting over there. I have an 8-year-old son. I can't even go to his school, pick my son up from school. Again, housing is crazy. And on top of that, it's hard for you to get a job no matter what they say. They don't have programs set up for you to have housing. They don't have programs set up for you to get jobs. They set you up for failure. I can go through the temp service and of course find work. But when it comes time to, okay, well, your probation time is up and it's time for you to apply for the job. Now they're doing background checks. So I automatically don't qualify for a job because when people hear stuff like sex offender, they don't look at the crime per se. And let me remind you, I wasn't even, I don't have any rape charges. They hit me with a misdemeanor of sexual abuse, but have me registering as a felon. Like, that's what felons are supposed to do. Felons are supposed to, like, register. You're supposed to have, like, felony charges or something like that. They gave me a misdemeanor, but got me registering like a felon. It's been ruining my life. It happened when I was 20, I'm 33. I just lost my job 2 days ago. My son has to live with his mom in North Carolina. It's because I don't want to be exposed to this type of stuff. I'm a great father. I shield my son from this because I don't want him to have to go through anything of, oh, your dad's this, your dad's that. So I told her to take him back home with you to North Carolina so that he doesn't have to be exposed to this. And it hurts because I miss my son a lot. I miss my son very, very. I miss my son every day. I don't have anybody. I don't have nothing without my son. This has been holding me back for a very, very long time. And I'm a very strong individual. I keep going. But I can't say that it didn't grow different types of disorders within myself. From anxiety, because I don't like being around women by myself. Because it traumatized me that a woman can just say anything off of emotion and it holds your life like in her hands. If a woman was to drug me and take advantage of me and I call the police and say something, they about laugh it off. Like, come on, bro. Woman took advantage of you. But let's just say a woman wants something from me. And we have mutual, what is it called? We have consensual sex, right? But let's just say afterwards, she wants some money or she wants some food or something. Just like she feel like she's entitled to something and I don't do it. Then she can turn around and say, well, you took advantage of me. And guess what? They're gonna run with it. Even if she dropped the charges, the state can pick it up. It's not fair. It's not fair. The only way that I feel close to people is when I do music. And that's hard because being where I'm at in Birmingham, Alabama, everybody rap about certain things. Our city is built off of crime. So if you're not rapping about drugs and guns and murder, then it's like people kind of overlook you. I make funny music. I like to have fun. And I talk emotions because I suffer from depression now. I was suicidal. I committed suicide. One day it was too much, and I was in my mom. I was in their laundry room. It's like not connected to the house. It's like in the back of the house. I'm like another little piece of a house, like a shed almost. I was back there, and I just fell into deep depression. So I started taking a bunch of pills, and I overdosed in the backyard. It was just by God's grace that my mom just came back there to check on me. Like, it's been a minute since he's been back there. And she found me back there, laid out, face down. When she picked me up, I was foaming at the mouth. Lips were pale, skin was pale. I was on the verge of death. My mom brought me back to life. My mom, my dad. They brought me back to life. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. Just being honest. This is a very tough thing for me because I never thought nothing like this would happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody would think nothing bad would happen to them, but I've never been one to even take advantage of anybody. Again, I say I've always been an introvert. I stick to myself. And for something like this to happen, it left me confused for a very long time. I'm still battling. There be times I don't want to be around people just because I don't want my life and the things that they put on me to affect other people. And I don't want people to look at me a certain way. So I really don't like getting close to people. And it holds me back. It held me back from a lot of things. I'm sorry, hold on, I'm trying to battle. I want y'all to be able to hear me. I don't want to fall into emotions right now because I want to get this off my chest. I want everybody to really know me. That's why I never went all the way full throttle with the music and everything. I've developed alcoholism to battle depression. I drink myself to sleep so I don't have nightmares. I have to black out. It costs so much money for me even to get a lawyer that can help me with this situation. And then there's still a 50-50 chance. So I can just be throwing money that I don't have down the drain. So it's hard. I have to find another job, man. Bills do not stop coming. Life does not stop. My son look at me like I'm his hero. He tell me that. Like, Dad, I just love you so much. You're my hero. And it hurts me to know it's like a hero without superpowers. Like, you don't want to tell your kid that, like, I'm not indestructible. He think I'm Superman. To let him know I have no powers. I can't fly. I can't stop bullets. I can't stop cars. Like, it's like telling a child about, like, it's like killing a child's dream or his childhood dream. It's like saying Santa Claus isn't real. even though we know he's not. But if a kid truly believes if I leave these cookies out, somebody's gonna come down to chimney and bring me gifts. You don't want to kill a child's childhood. You would like to break it to him easy as he transitions into adulthood. As he get older, he's not gullible to believe anything. But who am I to just tell my son? Like, and I wouldn't. One thing I don't want to happen is for somebody else. The way this world is built off everybody's trolled out. Like, people will find something about you bad, and they'll exploit that before they hear a million good things about you. They'll run with that one bad thing. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to start actually being in the light a little bit more, because I'm very talented at music, and I offer a variety of things in this world. I can about be a beacon for those who go through this. It's people who, not even just offenders, but it's people who just suffer from social anxiety. It's people who suffer from deep depression. It's people who suffer from suicidal thoughts. All of those are real things, and they're common. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs a foundational group of individuals who can bounce ideas off each other to try to help each other have a better life. And people will bash you before they help you. And I just felt like I didn't want nobody coming out and man, oh, well, we looked his name up and he's a Now my son come to me, Daddy, what's a sex offender? They said you touch kids. I heard some of the craziest stuff. This girl was the same age. But you know what I be hearing when people just hear sex offender? Oh, you touch on kids, you rape women, you do this, you do. Like, what the hell are y'all talking about? I done been stabbed up in jail before because of this. My name is Flash God. I make music about my life experiences and pain, things that I've been through, so that my pain can be your guideline to live a better life. Let my pain be your joy. Let me be like the instruction manual of things to get through. I want to help people. Let my pain be something that you don't have to go through in life. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Once you go to school, go to get your education. Stop trying to be a party animal. Don't try to go and be something you're not. Because you're going to get results of things that you're not used to. Of things that you're not supposed to be going through. But everything happens for a reason. God has a plan for you. Sometimes you're hard-headed, and he has to get through to you somehow. So if you don't listen, it's like a kid. If I say don't touch that stove and you keep doing it, two things gonna happen. Either I'm gonna pop you, or I'm gonna let you burn your hand, just so you'll know. In this case, God popped my ass. You want to think you so cool? You think you the latest man? You just all this, all that. And you doing nothing I told you doing you. So I'm pop your ass. Boom. Whoa, well, what's this? What's this? What's that? Oh. Just so I could still be alive to this day to talk to you right now and give you my experiences in life. It's a lot more stuff that happened to me throughout my years of going through this. But this is just my first initial coming out of getting it off my chest, because for years I never wanted to talk about this. The first time I'm talking about this. This is real. not a skit. It's not a publicity stunt. My name is Flash God. And the system railroaded me to become a sex offender, holding me back from life. Because I lack knowledge and self-control. Not that I took advantage of somebody, but I went to school to learn knowledge, not just to be out here partying, smoking weed, having sex, and doing all this other stupid shit. That's not why I was there. I was there to get my education and better myself so that I can become a better person in society. You do bad things that happen to you, and sometimes it'll be indirect things that you wouldn't think that'll happen to you. Some people ride with people not knowing that this person killed somebody, but now you're guilty by association because you're in a car filled with drugs. They're gonna take everybody. You never done drugs in your life, but just because he has drugs in the car, murder, or anything, guilty by association. You didn't have to ride with nobody. You probably knew that they was into the streets, but you wanted to be cool. You wanted to be seen as a street person without being in the streets. Well, guess what? You can still get the same results indirectly. Now, the only thing you think is, I shouldn't even been in this car. I should have been doing this. I should have been doing that. But you see how that comes after the fact. Don't you think I know better now? I pray this be a beginning of a good thing, because I'm putting my life out. I'm putting myself out there. So if you listen well, because there's gonna be more stories to come, more things that I want to break down about my life and the things that I've been through. And hopefully you check out some of my music. Yep. You guys have a blessed day. You'll be seeing and hearing from me soon. Flash God. F-L-A-S-H space G-O-D. Which means getting over death. So once you get over death, you fear nothing but. Check out some music. Just type in Flash God London. Click on the page and just go from there. London, L-O-N-D-O-N. And just go from there. Click on my page, subscribe to me, and just go from there. And we have this separate page right here. Subscribe to this one too. The page that has the song London, that's just my music page. This page is gonna be the page I put all my life vlogs and this is gonna be my main page, my IRL page. Wow, I can get deep into detail with you guys, and hopefully I'm gonna read you guys' comments. Share this to everybody, because there's a lot of people that go through a lot of stuff, but they're afraid to talk about it. I was afraid for years. I just got pushed to a breaking point. I just lost my job. I don't have my kid. I'm just at a breaking point. I don't want nothing to happen to me again. I don't want to go back into that rut of, and then you guys never hear from me ever. So, let this get out. I need love right now. I need love and encouragement right now. We all do. We all can offer the world a lot more than just tearing each other down. Love is a valuable thing that we need in life in order to survive. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you humble. It keeps you with confidence. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Please go check out the music. And I pray that one of those songs can touch you. Touch your heart. Touch your mind. And help you overcome whatever you're going through in life. I need your help. I'm going straight to the people. I need your help. Help me. Peace and love.